Hello, gang. Oh, it's a big one. Sorry, I can't even hold my breath. I'm so excited. So we're at the Lone Star Trailhead in Yellowstone National Park. It's me, Rick, and Benny, and we are going on a 45-mile backpacking trip through the Bechler Canyon. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be a long, epic video again. And here we go. We only have about 4 miles today, and then some bigger days coming up with just incredible scenery. It's gonna be amazing.
Hey gang,
let's go.
All right, we're going. Just started off, and we're walking right along the Firehole River, and it's beautiful. This is incredible, man. All right, we're on our way to Lone Star Geyser Basin. Show you that when we get there. Show you a few other things on the way. Coming up to our first crossing of the Firehole. This one's on a nice little bridge. This is definitely just follows the road all the way out here. But pretty incredible. It's a beautiful river. Looks like there's chunks of gold all over in it. Here's a look at the Firehole. It's quintessential beauty. Yeah. Another look at the Firehole. I can't get enough of this river. It's amazing. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of hard. There's a brookie swimming around in there. I just saw him. It's right above that little log.
Good sign.
Here's the clan. What do you think so far, guys?
So far, it's pretty easy. It's beautiful.
God's country.
Yeah, it's amazing. This river's amazing. We're just getting started, man. We got 5 days of this.
Everything we see is at awe.
It is. All right, gang. So I'm a little behind the boys. We're a little over a mile in. Yeah, I'm gonna try something a little different this time. I'm gonna let the guys tell you a little bit about themselves. You've seen them in many videos, so if I know them, this will be real short. So enjoy meeting the dudes.
Hey, this is Rick, Jaybird's hometown buddy from years ago. We just love the passion of hiking and fishing and camping and hanging out together, and we went on our first trip like 4 or 5 years ago to Alaska, and ever since then we've been hooked. Every year we've been planning something, and now I'm starting to become YouTube famous in the videos. So we'll be back.
Jaybird here. Just kidding. They're up there. You guys seen me in a couple videos now. My name's Benny. Super stoked to be out here. It's just so gorgeous. Ready to catch some fish. It's gonna be one hell of a trip, guys, so stay tuned for what we have packed in here. See ya.
About 2 miles in, we're still on this road. Getting close to the geyser. I'll show you that when we get there. All right, so we're about 2.35 in, and we're just rolling into the Lone Star Geyser Basin here. And you guys don't know, but it smells like eggs right now, rotten eggs big time. Wow, look at that. there you can see it. That's the cone for it, and we just had a nice gentleman tell us that it was supposed to go off in about 20 minutes. So we're gonna take packs off and set up and see what we can do. No, yeah, I agree.
Give you $100 if you go touch it real quick, Bubba.
So we're thinking less than 20 minutes. So we're gonna hang out and enjoy the day. All right, gang, so we waited for 50 minutes there at the Lone Star Geyser, and it still didn't erupt. It's been pretty erratic lately, it sounds like, so oh well. We'll find some other features to show you. But here's where we're walking. We got literally about 1.5 miles to camp, so short day, great day. All right, guys, so we're about 2.7 in, and this is the sign we're at. Sorry, Hubba. Go up there. Let's see. We were at OA3 today. We were at OA1, and we stretched it out another mile because someone didn't take that site. So, all right, we don't have long to go here, but we are heading this way. This is, as they say, a walk in the park, literally. So we're about 3 miles in right now, coming out to the bridge that goes over the fire hall. It is spectacular here. Wow. This river is so beautiful. All the rivers in Yellowstone are like this. They're just amazing. Crystal clear, cold water. Some have hot water in them. It's pretty wild. But let's see what Benny's looking at. Look upstream. That's the fire hall. Our campsite, when we get there, it should be fairly close to this thing, so. Comes Rick. Here we go. And about a little over 3 miles into the backcountry, they got this beautiful boardwalk built. Going over cool stuff like this. Is awesome. Definitely rolling right through the thermal area here. This water's warm. All right, get in the camp. So we just passed the second the second campsite. Ours is the third. And this is what we're hiking in. And we made it to our campsite. Down this trail a little ways. I'll show you what we got when we get there. All right, OA3. Here's the fire pit. There's the bear hang. And back through there will be tents and stuff, I'm pretty sure. So, great little site. So we're at the site. We're just hanging out. Just had lunch. This is your food area, sorry. It's where if we could have fires, that's where it would be. And then that's the bear hang. You gotta hang your food, which we're just getting ready to do right now. Yeah, it's incredible here. Just chilling out. We're probably gonna go over and get our tents and everything set up. The tents will be back there a little ways, there's a really nice little spot for tents. So that's next.
Jaybird pulling our food up. Bunch of fat asses, dude, is what we are. Good stuff. We'll get her down later.
Alright, here's a look at camp. Here's Rick's rig. Mine. And Benny's got the hybrid. And there's our view. This is the fire hole. It's incredible. There's the meadow behind it. Ladies, this is all it takes to keep men happy, just so you know. We just want to look at a stream that's crystal clear. And then try and catch the fish that are in it. See our tent through the trees over there. It's incredible out today. This place is amazing. I don't have the words like usual, so just look at the view and enjoy it. Rick's on the board. That's a decent one for back here.
Nice little brookie. Come on, single hook. Look at that beautiful little fish. All natural. Look at that.
Nice, yeah, that's awesome.
Let's get her in the water.
It's dinner time at, what is this? AO3? OA3? Yeah, AO3. I don't know. It's been a long day. That's what I'm having. Meatballs. Bubba's having roast beef. And he's got some delicious smelling Mexican concoction going on over there. Yep. So it's about 7:45 on day one here from unbelievable Yellowstone. Here's the meadow. The river runs right through there. It just snakes all the way through. Yeah, hopefully we get to see some animals sometime tonight. But a great first day. It was only 4 miles, but we got a big one tomorrow. 12.5 miles, but also Mr. Bubbles Day tomorrow. So 4 miles today. Maybe we came up 100 feet. I don't even know if it was that, but not much. So more work tomorrow though. So we're gonna get a good night's sleep, and thanks for joining on day one. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, I don't know if you can see, but there's a huge elk out there. Good morning, gang. Day 2 in Yellowstone. Another incredible morning. It's about 8 in the morning. We've already had breakfast, coffee, everything. We've been up for a while, but it was like 33 for the low last night. So we're just, you can see we're kind of letting our tents and sleeping bags and everything dry out. It was really a lot of condensation, so everything's wet. So we'll let this dry out for probably another half hour or so, and then we'll get on the trail for our 12.5 mile day, which includes Mr. Bubbles. All right, It's about 9:30.
Hey, gang.
Hey. Rick's packed up. I'm packed up. Benny's just about packed up. We're leaving no trace. And we got at least 12.5 mile day in front of us, so we're not looking forward to it. Well, we're looking forward to checking everything out and seeing the sights, but the mileage we're not. But oh well, no biggie. We'll see you along the way here, guys. All right, thanks, OA3. You were an incredible sight. All right, that's what we're looking at. The start of the long trek. Here we go. Wow. So, this is awesome. Backcountry walkway over a little thermal area here. A little sloppy down there. But they're just luring you in right now. Because pretty soon there's going to be no bridges and lots of water crossings. This is pretty awesome. All right. So this is what we're hiking in. We literally just started going right uphill. It's not too bad. No switchbacks or nothing, but it's hard to slow yourself down when you're excited for a day like this. Rick and I have voted, and we both agree, and so does Benny. These trails are amazing. I mean, it's so comfortable on your feet to walk on this stuff, and that section we just did was a few hundred feet uphill, and you know, the blood going, so all right. This is what I call some chill hiking, man. This is awesome. And we're about 4 miles in, and man, going up to the Continental Divide campsite is pretty steep for a while here.
Hello, Bear.
I haven't even looked to see how far in we are. The hills up the Continental Divide take it out of you a little bit. And you got 40 pounds on your back, you know. But good stuff. The next destination should be Douglas Knob, and I'll show you when we get up there. Here's where we're at. We're getting closer to Douglas Knob. It should be about a mile, I think. Coming up over the Continental Divide, there's a lot tougher than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's really one little switchback, and then it's just kind of straight up when you're going uphill. So, you know, wouldn't be bad if you're just day hiking or whatever, but you know, backpacking out here, everybody's got heavy packs on, and that's a little bit of a butt kicker. So we're at Douglas Knob right now. This is the campsite area. We just had lunch, talked to a nice ranger. There's Douglas Knob itself. And we are going over that way and dropping into the Bechler Canyon. So we're hiking in. Nice big meadow at about 8,500 feet. Got some dudes in front of us. We already passed them once. They just came by. We're eating lunch. All right, it's gonna get better in a minute. All right, so we just came past Douglas Knob and dropped down, and now we're officially heading down into the Bechler Canyon. You'll see lots more along the way. Sitting on the Greg Fork, getting our water resupply. Benny's just sitting in the water with his feet. Me too. Feels amazing. Ice cold. Pretty here. We'll cross into the Greg Fork. Nice. And we are exhausted. We kind of stepped off the trail, and this is the rivers are starting to form and roll down in this canyon, and they're all gonna meet and form the Bechler River at Three Rivers Junction. Well, a little past there, but all right, we're chugging along. Ooh. So we're definitely dropping down into the canyon here, and this will be a backpacking day for the books for me. We're looking at about 16 miles and just under a couple thousand feet of vert. Just long day. So, but yeah, we're opening up into this canyon and I'll show you. All right, guys, we've come 11.1 miles today, and this sign means one thing. There it is. That's the trail to Mr. Bubbles. And we're gonna go check it out. We're dying, but we're not missing it. So, see more along the way. All right, so, yep, dropping down into this thermal area. Look at that. Wow. This is a thermal river. It's hot. We want to stay out of there. And trail keeps going. Kind of see around the tree there, there's some steam coming up from a thermal. So, all right, here we go. That sun's in a rough spot, but yeah, this pool's is boiling. You can literally feel the heat off of it all. That little stream we crossed over was pretty hot as well. Amazing place. Amazing place. That's a cold river over there pouring down in. We're almost to the secret spot. About 2/10 of a mile, I think. Here's what I'm walking in. Oh man, this place is extra beautiful. Look at this pool. Oh. So here's a little thermal feature right before. Big bubbling up top. In the middle of nowhere. Except for the only problem, there's quite a few people at Mr. Bubbles. Alright, here's the look of that feature from a little above. Pretty incredible place. This is it, guys. This is Mr. Bubbles. You can see that's all hot water. It's coming in from that stream right there. You have to walk across it. It's pretty hot. When you get back down, there's Mr. Bubbles and all the folks will be joining. Hey guys, Mr. Bubbles! It's a hot waterfall. All right, so we're back down the main Bechler Trail here. And now we got about 2.5 miles left to our camp for the night. And holy day, we're at 12.3 miles right now. Yeah, incredible, beautiful day, beautiful sights. I wish I could have videoed more, but to be honest, it was just a butt kicker. So we'll see you around camp. This is called Ragged Falls. Beautiful. We thought we were gonna have to wet foot this, but Looks like they rebuilt a little bridge here.
Oh my God.
Good job, Hubba. Hey, right here, dude. Hubba, right there. Cool little thermal pool. All right, we're at 9B8. It's 14.6 miles. It took us like 9 hours, and we're just destroyed. All right, we're at camp. So here's a little walkthrough of 9B8. This is our food prep area and fire pit that we can't use. There's a food pole. Everything's kind of smashed in this site. It's not the biggest site, but whew. Man, we are all hurting units today. That was quite the hike. Well worth it. Absolutely beautiful. There's Benny. There's where I'm at. There's Rick.
What?
And then back here, we got this awesome little waterfall. Not like it'd be hard to sleep tonight, but this is gonna help. Beautiful little campsite. All right, gang. It is getting dark. Oh, it was. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of night too. We're just finished eating, cleaned everything up, got everything hung up, and we need to crash. We're exhausted, so all right, we'll see you in the morning. Morning, gang. It's day 3 of our Yellowstone trip down the Bechler. We're sun's just getting over the Pitchstone Plateau, which is right up there. And we just had some breakfast and a little coffee, chilling. We are packing up right now, and we're gonna keep heading down the Bechler. And today's gonna be spectacular. Multiple waterfalls, exiting the canyon, then several stream crossings. We literally have a stream crossing of the Bechler, and maybe in less than 200 yards here, so. Okay, we'll check in along the way, but we're just getting our day started. All right, thanks 9B8. You guys ready for this?
We think so.
That's right, here we go. We got another long one, 11.5 miles. We think that might mean 14, who knows? But we're gonna show you some cool stuff along the way. There's Rick. This is our first crossing of the Bechler River. Handle it like a champ. Benny's getting changed out so he can do it. And here's what it looks like. The Bechler River. Here goes Benny. Benny crossing the Bechler. You want to say it, Rick, or should I? Adventure!
Adventure. Makes your knees feel good.
Yeah, it's nice on your ankles and stuff. So this is the first crossing of many, and literally it was about 100 feet from our campsite. We didn't even know it, so. All right, there it is. So what we're hiking in, it's kind of strolling down. Well, they say down the canyon here, but they ought to say rolling through the canyon because there's quite a bit of up and down here. So, just making our way. It's gonna be epic today. Can't wait to show you guys some things. All right, here's where we're at. Pretty incredible. More to come.
All right, Jay's gonna give us a little test run of getting across there. And as you can see here in a minute, there is people actually on the other side gonna try to cross.
This looks about to be as deep as you can.
So we have a bunch of these today. So that's why we started with our water shoes.
Yep. That's the route.
All right.
Pretty much just deep right there.
I got the bottom of my shorts a little bit. Yeah, right here is about the deepest spot. I'll tell you what, it's pretty cold. All right, so we're here. There's the Bechler. Yeah, I couldn't chance drop my camera into the river there, so yeah, you saw what the ford was like though. We have several more today. We've already had 2 fords of the Bechler and then probably 6 creek crossings already, and we're 1.5 miles in, so it's gonna be adventure day. So this isn't Iris Falls, I'm sorry, but this is I don't know what falls these are, and I'm not busting the map out, but look at this. Unreal. Pretty incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Iris Falls. It is unbelievable. Look at this. Check it out, you can see the rainbow right there. If I go like this, you see a little better. Wow, man. This is next level, more than I ever expected. And I'm pretty sure the next waterfall is even better than this. Here's a little better angle of that rainbow. Seriously, you gotta be kidding. That's sick. Gang, this is Colonnade Falls, and I don't know that I've been to a more beautiful spot than this. It's 90 meters tall. Unbelievable. All right, so we're past all those beautiful waterfalls, and now we are dodging horse crap, coming down this trail that looks like bear heaven. Yo, bear! So, a few more miles and we'll be out in the meadows. So. All right, we're coming out of the canyon. Water's beautiful down here. We're heading out in the meadows. Break time. We're about 5.5 miles in. We should be to the Bechler Canyon ford in, I don't know really. I think we're about a mile away from it, maybe a little less. We'll see. We just stopped in this last little bit of shade and head out in the meadows. It can be pretty exposed out there. Here we go. All right, we made it to the meadows and back out to where the Bechler is. So, all right, show you more in a bit. We've made it to Lower Bechler Canyon Ford. We're just getting some water right now. The sun's kind of in a tough spot, but this is definitely gonna be our deepest ford. So we're down at that crossing, just chilling, getting some water. That river just bends right around, comes over to here. This is pretty awesome. So, oh there, that sun's heading right now. We actually missed our turn about right over there. It's right back in there. You can't really see the pole, but we were supposed to be going left and heading down because we're heading toward Falls River Cutoff is our campsite tonight. And even though I want to cross the river here at the Bechler, we're going out of the way if we do that by quite a few miles. So, okay, we'll see you in a minute. Here's where we're at. Let's look at the forest around the trail. This is the Bechler Meadow Cutoff Trail. It's just going to take us over to Mountainous Creek Trail, and then we'll take that up to Falls River Cutoff, which is our campsite. About 5 miles to go. All right, here's our intersection. We just got off that cutoff trail. It was 3 miles up and down and kicked our ass some more, and we're at 9.8 miles for the day. We have 2.7 left to our campsite. And it's hard. Like, it's no joke out here, for real. Long days. Between yesterday and today, when we get to camp, we'll be at 31 miles for 2 days. So, or 29 miles, I'm sorry, for 2 days, that's a lot. So, okay, well, I'll see you when we get to camp, because I'm tired. All right, gang, we made it to 9U1. See the water bag hanging. We just got here, had to get some water. It was 13 more miles today. So 27 and a half for the last 2 days and 31 and a half total. Tomorrow we only have like a 4 mile day, and we're gonna chill and really enjoy ourselves tomorrow. So there'll be some more cool video. I'll check in with you before we go to bed too, but awesome. Yellowstone's incredible. So much work, but incredible. Just looking over the meadow outside of our camp spot. It's just about dark right now, and we're gonna call it a night. Last 2 days have really kicked our butts, but scenery was incredible today. The Iris Falls and Colonnade Falls and just all the other little falls, and just really spectacular scenery today. So tomorrow, got more in store. The biggest waterfall of them all here, so, well, out here anyway. So, all right, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good morning, gang. It is about 9:30 on day 4. We've been up since about 7, just enjoying breakfast and drinking some coffee. Today we have right around 4 miles to our next camp up at Union Falls. This is gonna be another incredible scenic day here. We're gonna go to Union Falls, and it's the second tallest waterfall in the whole park. So should be pretty spectacular. And we got some other things planned, but we got an mostly easy day, just way shorter mileage, which is, we all need a little break there. But yep, we'll probably leave here in an hour or so, and I'll get back with you. Also, here's a little look around camp. Just come in here and there's tent. Rick hanging out. It's not the biggest camp, so gotta do what you gotta do. There's Rick. And there's Benny set up. And then back in the woods, we actually had a toilet here, which was pretty nice. All right, day 4 of starting, heading to Union Falls. This is our Mountain Ash Creek crossing. It looks pretty quick. All right, here's where we just crossed. That was about mid-thigh deep and moving pretty good, so no chance of video for that from me either, but just beautiful out here, Mountain Ash Creek. We have about, I don't know, 2.7, 3 miles to our camp and some uphill, so check with you in a minute. We've reached our trail cut. Here's the Union Falls Trail. It says Union Falls campsite, a half mile, and I am happy about that. All right, here we go. Ooh. All right, so I'll show you. This is the bridge across the creek here to go up to Union Falls. And right here, 9U4, this is our campsite. And it's a pretty cool one. We just got here a little bit ago. Man, we only had to do like 3.7 miles today, but it was tough. We all got blisters. We're tough last couple of days. Beautiful, worth every second of it, but definitely tough. There you can see our bear hang. And yeah. Guys are setting up their tents right now, I think. We just had some lunch a minute ago. We're starving. And there it is. Our water hanging over there. And then back in there is where we're gonna put our tents up. All right, we're heading up to the falls. Gotta cross this bridge here. It's a little, it ain't bad at all. I mean, Benny did it, so.
I fucking do not like walking.
We're hoping for an action shot. Congratulations. So just after a little bit of walking here, we're up to the Union Falls Ranger Station. That thing looks like a metal shack. There's a bear box and a picnic table and all right. There's Rick doing some filming. Me filming Rick, filming me. It's weird hiking without your backpack on. Feels like you're flying. Except we all have big blisters on our feet, so it's relative. All right, keep on heading up to Union Falls. That's where we're at, and we're heading to Union Falls. All right, here it is, Union Falls. Oh my God. Wow. I have to zoom out. It's 250 foot tall. Let's see if you... Oh my God, dude. Unbelievable. Incredible, all that other shit I say. +10. There's another little side I'll show you over here when I move over. Wow. All right, so this one's even better. Another rainbow right there, you see. It was about 1.5 miles from our camp up to here. And so glad we took the time for this because it's just unbelievable. What do you think, Hubba?
This is amazing.
Yeah.
That's fucking pretty sweet.
No, you're... Union Falls. Give you one last look at this place. It's like enchanted. Waterfalls. Probably a pot of gold down there. And you can just feel the cool breeze from it just hitting us. It's what a special place. Special, special place. We just came down from Union Falls and went up the other side of the that fork that was in the trail, the North Fork Trail it's called. And we're down the street. It's there. This whole river is warm. It's a warm river, and there's a hole up here you can go swimming in. So that's what we're gonna check out. All right, so we're approaching the end of the trail. Look at this place. Sea whiz, dude. Sorry. This is the end. But what nobody knows, or not a lot of people, that is a warm pool and it's very deep. And we're going swimming.
All right, I'm back. So we got Jaybird. We're swimming in the water. It's just a hair under lukewarm. It's awesome. After hiking, it feels amazing. So Benny, he's gonna jump in the pool. It's super deep here. It's super deep. So this is the thing. You're about 6 foot up. Woo! Check that out. I was just in there. We were enjoying it. We're going to head back to camp and chill. Today's been amazing as far as relaxing, seeing some cool stuff, and ending it in the pool. Have a good night.
The pool on the North Fork. What a special place this was. One private waterfall, the deep pool, Benny jumping off cliffs. That was a really good time. All right, we're heading back down. We got about 1.3 down to our campsite. We're back to camp and it's dinner time. You can see sun's going down fairly quick. Beautiful night, beautiful place. Great day again. We're out of here tomorrow. How do you guys feel about it? Awesome.
Pinky's
all right.
Pizza.
What's that, Hubba?
Pinky's Pizza and some beer.
Hubba's ready for Pinky's Pizza and some beers, as am I. And Benny's going to Idaho for some reason tomorrow, so. All right, we'll talk to you later. Morning, gang, from 9U4. We are just breaking everything down. We had some coffee, some breakfast. This is day 5 and our last day. We got about 8 miles to our trailhead. And yeah, big climb here coming up and then some downhill, but what an epic trip. I will definitely show you a few sights along the way, although I think it's pretty foresty. And then we'll talk at the trailhead for sure. All right, so we've come out about 0.7. We're heading toward Grassy Lake there, Grassy Lake Trailhead. It's up here. We got some uphill and then a little down and then a pretty good uphill and then down to the trailhead. All right. We are heading down and I think we're gonna be crossing Proposition Creek pretty soon. about 1.25 miles in right now. And what an incredible trip. Just, it blew me away. I've seen photos and videos of this place, but until you get here and do it yourself, it's just nothing can compare. It's pretty awesome. Good work, dudes. Good work. We just had to cross this. It's a little hairy at the beginning there, but yep. So this is going to be Proposition Creek. We're 1.7 miles in, and here we go. So we're about 2.7 miles into this trail. We're taking a little break because we just did 560 vert in 4.5 and 0.45 miles. Sorry, it was crazy steep. So we're gassed, but we're getting there. Just hiking along, and Rick and I have been dreaming of Pinky's Pizza in Jackson Hole and some beer, probably 3 or 4. But it was on Diners, Driving, and Dives one time, and we went there I went there one time, and it was delicious. And man, we're just starving. Start dreaming about food about 3 days into this stuff, and we're ready for it. All right, we got about 1.2 down to our trailhead, and this is our final obstacle, crossing Falls River. So here we go. All right, we're at the South Boundary Trail intersection. We should have just about 1 mile left here, maybe a little more. Yellowstone National Park. It was incredible. Great hike. We're just worn out at the end, man. I'll have somewhere later, after I get out of here and get to the trailhead and calm down and all that, I'll run a final by-in, tell you all the logistics and all my favorites and all that stuff. So we'll talk to you soon. Welcome back, gang. So I'm in my backyard. We finished the hike and we were just exhausted, and literally just kind of drove away without finishing the video. So actually I had an idea of going to a pull-off at Grand Teton National Park and getting the Tetons in the background to end it, but we got out of Yellowstone and Teton National Park. You couldn't even see the mountains because smoke from some fires was just terrible. And so kind of ruined that idea. So here we are. We're stuck with this. But Yellowstone, Bechler Canyon, incredible. I mean, the greatest adventure I've been on backpacking in my life. It was 47.5 miles. 47.5 miles. Crazy. We had over 3,000 foot of elevation gain throughout, a lot of rolling, and we lost a lot coming down the Bechler Canyon, but heading east from there is, a lot of rolling terrain, and that stuff adds up and it kicks your butt when you have 40 pounds on your back. So, yeah, we had 2 days in there, day 2 and 3. Day 2 was like 15 miles. Day 3 was like 13, I believe, and it's just because that's how you have to do it in Yellowstone. You have to take the campsites that are available, and the campsites that I could get that's where we only went 4 miles the first day, and day 4 was only like 8 miles or whatever. You just kind of have to deal with what you get dealt up there. It took me 7 years, 7 tries to even be able to get a route through there. So, we got that done. It had a couple long, hard days, but they're awesome. I think we had a total of 16 water crossings, like 3 or 4, it was probably like 5 big ones, including like Mountainous Creek and, the Bechler itself. But just incredible. The falls were incredible. Like, so few people get to see where we were at, and it was just absolutely incredible. So Yellowstone 2025, Bechler Canyon. Just, I can't even like do it. If you ever have the chance, just know you're in for a long haul, and it's a lot of work, but I've never experienced anything else like it. So I got some more, I'll have some more photos and videos here of, you know, front country, back country to end it after this. So stick around for a couple more minutes if you can. Thank you guys. One of the greatest trips of my life.
We had to stop for a buffalo right in the road here. How cool is that? There he is. Everybody's got to stop.
Bison in Yellowstone.